What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy, and this is a very special video. You see, there's not a lot of things in my life that I can say I've put that 10,000 hours into. You know, when people say to become a master at something, you have to put in 10,000 hours. I've got a couple, you know. The art of musical theater, definitely put in my time there. Hockey, as a loving Canadian boy, definitely put in my time there. I know a lot about the game. And the other game that I know a lot about, because I've definitely played more than 2,000 hours of it, is Monster Hunter. That's right, as you can see here, I have this Rathalos mini. What? Red Dragon Boy? One of my faves. I have a newer addition to my faves, but a creature I love to hunt, the Nergigante. This mini is a DLC to the main board game that this mini comes from. These are from the Monster Hunter board game. And I'm so excited today because Steamforged Games, who makes the Monster Hunter board game, which is an incredible addition to the world of Monster Hunter that you can find, know, and love in the video games. Monster Wilds is coming out. It might be out now. I don't know when it's coming out. I need to actually figure that out. But this game is out. Monster Hunter World, the board game. You might be like, wait. But if it's out, why are you making a video now? Well, A, because it's great. We've played it. We have more content coming out from the base game that we've already shot that is going to be coming up soon. But today I'm going to actually put these away. Rathalos. Nergigante. They're going over here. Oh, they're going on the floor. I didn't actually think about where I was going to put them. That's my bad. Because this old box here, you were probably wondering why there was a giant white box on the edge of frame. This doesn't exist yet for anyone else except for like 4 other people. There's like 5 of these. There's like 5 of these in the world, and I have one. Because the team over at Steamforged Games sent me the pre-launch version of Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Let's open up this board game and get into the beauty of it. Oh my god, it's like Christmas! It's like Christmas, but I'm the only one who has one. Monster Hunter World Iceborne board game! That's right! Oh my god. Hey, Steamforged, thank you for wrapping it like it's a gosh darn present because it feels like it. Feels like it. Look at this beautiful box. Monster Hunter World Iceborne Hoarfrost Reach. Wow, I am dyslexic. Look at how pretty that is. We got the big mammothy, big old deer boy on the front. I can't remember his name from the game. I want to call him the Ogopogo, but that is the sea snake that lives in the Okanagan River in Canada. All right. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. Are you guys ready? I don't think you're ready for this jelly because my body's too bootylicious. So this happened with the first game as well. I don't know how they get these lids on, but they actually you have to like kind of pull at both corners. I've got like this hand in the back here, maybe this little, but getting the lids off these boxes, they're so like snug. Oh, we're almost there. We're getting so close. We're gonna hunt some monsters. Come on, baby. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put that over. Is that in frame? Yeah, we're gonna leave that there. The way that the Monster Hunter board game works is it basically is played in 3 phases, right? Tree phases. 1, home phase. It's where you make your armor, gear, you upgrade things, you get potions, health, all that stuff. Phase 2, you start your hunt. There's a choose your own adventure book style, going through the forest, finding things, tracking the monster. And then phase 3, you get to a line of dialogue in the choose your own adventure book that starts the fight. When I first opened the game and I read the rules, I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. We played 1 round and I was like, oh, this might be my favorite board game ever. The multiple phases, the multiple ideas, the multiple fights, the way that there are different and harder fights of each thing. This first thing we're going to pull out of the box here is this. Now this unfolds and becomes the board game, the map for the fighting. So here on this side we have like kind of an like a cave, frozen cave sitch. And here we have like a frozen tundra sitch. The Hoarfrost Reach. So this is part of phase 3 of the game, which is great. I cannot stress enough. I love this board game. I cannot wait to play more of it on the channel. It's so damn good. It's so fun. You have different tokens. These punch out, like a lot of board games. These are like hit counters. You have like burning, the water, sleep. So many of these cardboard counters. Look at all of those. And then you have some like terrain things. There are cards that tell you what to do with these as you play the game. There's a lot of reading that goes into this game, so if you can't read, I don't recommend Monster Hunter, the board game. But if you can read, if you are literate, it's really fun. This is the health trackers for the different monsters and things. But that's not what you're here for. What you're here for is to see the minis, right? That's what I think when people get excited about this game. They get excited for these bad boys right here. So when I showed you this guy, this I have primed and is getting ready to be painted. These wings had to be glued into place. And so when the minis come, they are not going to look like my Nergigante there does. They are going to look... Oh, no. Oh, y'all. They're going to look like this. This bad boy right here is a RAJANG. One thing I am noticing immediately, the original set that I have here, the Nergigante, this base is just sort of like a hard plastic flat base. Immediately I'm noticing, A, how much detail is in the RAJANG, but also, if you look, there is a base that is already a like molded base with terrain on it. Having a pre-molded terrain base like this, I love that change. I'm so excited. RAJANGs are a nightmare. I hate fighting them. I've killed so many, and I still find them incredibly hard. They are a monstrosity. Look at how much detail is in this bad boy's face. This is not the base monster for this set, by the way. This guy's hard as hell. Let's pull these guys out. I need to know all these guys' names. So this one I know. This one is a Baroth. He's sort of like a saber-toothed tiger dragon. These guys are a nightmare to fight. I love them. They make some really dope armor. This one is attacking, like in the process of killing something as it comes out of the ground. That is going to be really hard to paint. With getting like the Baroth's mouth painted with the angles of that is going to be a nightmare. Thank you for that, Steamforged Games. But God, this mini, the detail, the like articulation of the tail, it's so cool. They've done so much cool work. I cannot wait to get this guy on the battlefield and mess myself up with him. And then these two bad boys right here are from Iceborne. Iceborne I have not played as much as previous Monster Hunter games. These guys I know because they're in previous Monster Hunter games, and I fought them a lot. Iceborne I've played, but I don't have my 10,000 hours in that one, you know? And so these are two of the initial enemies that you will fight in the video game when you get there. This is the big bad like deer buffalo thing. Look at the detail in its back. Like these ridges, the fur, the freaking so cool. And then this is like a land dinosaur serpent thing that burrows under the ground. Look at that. Look at the like angle of its body. Little flippers. Oh my God. When we paint these, they're going to look so good. Let's find out what their names are because I don't remember. Rule book comes in the box. Quest book comes in the box. The quest book is what you follow for the choose your own adventure parts for the different creatures. So this is a Frostfang Barioth, so it's worse than just a regular Barioth. Oh, this is a Banbaro, and this is a Biotidus. Oh, I understand. No, so this can be played as either a Barioth or a Frostfang Barioth. They have different rules in the quest book, so that you're fighting them at different levels. One of the things about the Monster Hunter board game that's really wonderful is the level up system means that you can play long campaigns in this game. You can also play it as a one-off, just have some fun with some friends, but you can also kind of track your armor and grow and grow into the Furious Fighter who can finally fight the RAJANG or finally fight the Furious RAJANG if you want to go crazy. But the level up system and the way the gear works is it gives this game a level of replayability that is very similar to the video game. And I love that they've kept that going in the DLC here. Also inside the box, we've got a bunch of important stuff. You know, we have the cards that the players have in front of them where you place your armor and your weapon. We have the kind of tracker pads where you write down the things that you're picking up along the way. This is your like inventory. And then we also have the individual reference books for each of the weapon types that you can play as. This is the dual blades. This is the greatsword. This is the sword and shield. And this is the bow and arrow. So this set actually comes with the same weapon types as the original game does. The Wildspire, what is it? I have the box or the Ancient Forest. If you want to get different weapon types for hunters, you have to get the Wildspire Waste. Each of those also comes with a mini. So we have a very horny, because he has a horn, a dual blade fighter here. That guy is sick. Let's put him up here so he's on camera. He wants to make his debut. We have our great sword boy. You can't really see much of the greatsword because he's got it sheathed behind his cloak. It's clipping through his armor just like in the video game. We have our bow and arrow girly. Oh yeah, look at that bow and arrow girly. That bow is larger than her body because this is Monster Hunter, baby. And we have our sword and shield. Not really a sword and shield guy. We have a club and shield boy with the RAJANG shield. Look at that design there. That's going to be fun to paint. So you get your 4 hunters, you get your 4 monsters, you get some clear blue dice with the set. We'll call those ice blue. Those are important for all the rolling. These are some black little pin things that you use to make the wheels work for the health tracker that we showed earlier. And then, oh my god, cards. Sword and shield cards, damage cards, element cards, palico cards for your little kitties. There aren't minis for the kitties, but you only use the kitties if you have 1 or 2 players. If you have 3 or 4 players, you don't use palicos. Kind of, again, like the video game. Great sword cards. They have all the cards in the world. Dual blades. Oh my god, look at this. These are weapon cards. These are armor cards. These are better armor cards. These are also more oh god, there's so many armor cards. Jesus Christ. And then these are monster attack cards. You have to play. I'm not going to explain the whole game right now, but everything you need is in this box. If you want to play this game, it's all in the Hoarfrost Reach. You're probably wondering, this was Kickstarted. I probably can't buy this. You're probably just showing me something that I can't buy, but that is not, in fact, the case. That's right. You can still get this until February 28th on GameFam. There is a link in the description, in the comments down below. I'm trying to make it easy for y'all. If you want to get this incredible board game that I highly, highly, highly recommend, you got to go over there. You got to click that link and go have some fun with it because it's so good. I didn't know if it was going to be good. I'm in the bag for Monster Hunter, okay? I'm not going to lie. This is a franchise that I have loved for so long, and when they gave us the original game, I was like, that's too incredibly sweet. When they gave us this game, I was like, you guys are being ridiculous. You only have like 5 or 6 copies right now. The rest are coming. But when we played it, I was like, it reminded me of the experience of playing Monster Hunter 2 on my PSP back when I was a kid, right? Because at most of the Monster Hunter I play now as an adult is solo. I don't play with other people as often as I would like. But when I was in high school, we would go to the Edo Japan in West Hills in Alberta, in Calgary, Alberta. And we would sit there, me, my buddy Steve, my buddy Oliver, my buddy Adam, and the 4 of us would play Monster Hunter for hours. We would eat yakisoba noodles, and we would play hours and hours and hours of Monster Hunter. And it's some of those high school times that I look back on with the most fondness. I have an incredible nostalgia for this game series, and it's been a part of my life, my entire life now. And the fact that Steamforged Games has managed to take the experience of playing Monster Hunter, the video game, and make the feeling of it right in the board game is so impressive to me. And I am so impressed by everything that they do. I'm such a fan of this franchise and the way that they have taken so much time to make sure that the minis are exactly as the models look in the games. Like, and I'm not going to lie, I think these minis are more detailed than the last set. I feel like they've improved their processes a little bit with the bases having some, more detail, more terrain. I love this one attacking something. Like, there's something happening in this mini. It's almost a sculpture as well as being a mini. You know what I mean? And I think the best minis are the angle of this fish thing, the Baratadus, which is a nemesis in just not fun to a menace. Oh my god, I'm dyslexic in the game. I love what they're doing. I'm a massive fan of Steamforged. I am so excited to paint these, to get them on the board, to be playing with my friends. I want to invite people over. If you are someone who already has my address, Let me know if you want to come play Monster Hunter, because, you know, if we have that kind of relationship, I want to introduce this game to more people. I want to be the person who proselytize. I want to be the person who proselytizes this game, because it is so damn good. If you've ever played a Monster Hunter video game, the way the rules work in this is that game. It is the feeling of that game, but with minis on a board. And I cannot recommend it enough. Genuinely, I got this for free. I got the first game for free. I want to be very clear. I have not actually given them any money for this game yet. And so I want to be very upfront about that, because I know it means that my words mean a little bit less, right? But I mean genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I love this board game, and I want more people to play it. If you were ever at a con and you get a chance to try it, take the chance. It is so good. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, it is so good, and I'm going to be screaming from the rafters until the day I die about it. That's the video. This is Monster Hunter. I hope that you liked this. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Leave me comments down below, because that algorithm goddess is hungry, and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is the woman with the bow, because she is definitely a woman. One of these other people might be a woman, but she's the only one who has woman armor, because it has boobs, even though armor shouldn't have boobs. But this is Monster Hunter. We don't care about the rules. We care about aesthetic. That's why we have our big muscular monkey boy, RAJANG, signing off, telling you to do something nerdy tonight.